Indonesian cooking on Australia Day. Don't you think it's sort of a melting pot of countries of the world, and that's what makes Australia?
Well, it is. It is. That's very true. We started off, you couldn't get more Australian than that starting
damper.
off.
I thought
Damper
that was
intense.
just great. And I'm sorry I'm not doing a damper too, but I think we've got to realise we've got people from all parts of the world, and we're learning from the different cuisines. But
what's dado dado mean?
Or gado gado?
Oh, gado.
Dado.
Dado dado?
Gado or
Why do I
gado.
call it dado dado?
I don't know, but all sorts of funny things happen on public holidays, don't they?
Oh, you could say that. What have you got there, a bowl of spuds?
Potatoes, South Australian, of course. There's none others than South Australian, and I've diced them and cooked them. And you're going to be very artistic this morning, because I'm going to hand this over to you, and you're going to put that on that platter. You're going to, no, out of the bowl, please. Oh, no. I'd like you to tip it out onto my platter, any way you like, because this is going to be an artistic expression of Jan Beasley on Australia Day.
Is that it?
Yeah, now, in your cupboard at home...
Is that the dish?
No.
I'll be writing in for this.
I don't think that's going to be good enough, do you?
All right.
But the base is South Australian potatoes.
Well,
yes, I want you to be a little bit... No, I'm not going to interfere anymore. Now, would you either put it on top or around or in clusters or... In your cupboard at home, you've got some vegetables.
In your cupboard at home.
You might just have one carrot. You might just have one bean. You might just have a little bit of potato. Whatever vegetables you've got that you can find, just lightly cook them, still have a little bit of crisp texture in them, and arrange them on a platter. They can be warm or they can be cold. It's not going to matter.
It's a bit pale.
No, we'll never get through in the time. You're a very slow decorator. You hurrying me up. Now, we've got some salad things there, a little bit of celery, which I've cut. I'm just going to see how clever Jan can be. I know that I've been teaching her for a long time now.
Sorry about that.
Messy.
Sorry,
you could just...
Did you get that patty?
Okay. Well, she's obviously making sure we can see the potatoes. A little bit of colour.
Oh, do you think I should cover the potato a bit?
Oh, anything you like.
All right.
We might as well just been a pro heart and stood and thrown it all in, mightn't we?
I've seen you do all this on television, though.
Oh, you have?
I have. I've seen you on television.
Oh, you have? Have you ever seen that lovely lady I work with? Now, this is a little bit of red pepper, but if you haven't got it in your cupboard, just forget it. Use whatever vegetables you've got.
I might have to use my fingers.
Sometimes it's cabbage they use too.
Oh, do they use cabbage?
They use cabbage, yes.
All right, the potato's still looking awfully pale, so I might just dribble a bit down the middle like that. Okay, how am I going?
Well, I'm glad we're going to cover it all over in the end.
Looks like a huge mess, really, to tell you the truth.
Now,
is that what you do or not?
It's quite typical to have a hard-boiled egg. And have you ever seen this little gadget that just cuts it into eighths? And then you can just put that around anywhere you like. Now, don't take too long. We'll run out of time.
Oh, I love hard-boiled egg.
Patrick will be winding us up, and isn't she artistic? Oh, yeah. Nobody's going to see this in the end, so don't worry too much. Put a few around.
I'll make a flower out of that one.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Your mum would be proud too, wouldn't she?
Okay. Jan just really doesn't know what I'm going to do to this in the end.
Oh, dear,
but this is a wonderful dish to accompany the barbecue today, you know? You've got all these veggies that forms a nice salad and all the goodies. Instead of tossing it in a bowl, you get Jan around who artistically
toss it on a tray.
Here and there and there and here.
Oh, you made 4 little mounds in the corners.
Some nice, yes. Now here is a sauce. And it's a hot sauce.
What have you
Everything else is cold, but this one is hot. And this is made with a satay sauce, and it has some chilli in it as well. And a little bit of coconut milk, just to get the consistency that you want and the taste that you want.
And, and peanuts or peanut paste?
Well, I've used a satay sauce base. You can buy it in a can. But people at home today haven't got that, but they've got some peanut butter, some chunky peanut butter, and maybe some chili sauce, and maybe some milk.
And some milk. You can make it now.
Yes. And now, this is going to be interesting. Is she going to go down the centre, or is she going to go over everything?
I don't know. Where do I go?
Just try. Go on, do your best.
Do I have to cover the... Oh, you're hungry, Patrick. You will have to wait. Do I cover the whole lot?
Just go. You know, let's just go, you know, just have fun. That's great. Just mix it all up and throw it this way and that. That's right. And it's a lovely hot sauce all over the top. My gosh. Oh, my gosh, we better cover it. Oh, no. How about some peanuts?
And some peanuts on top.
And that would be absolutely delicious with the barbecues that they're all having today.
And you just grab a fork and dive in.
That's it.
And it's a bit like the corn chips with all that sort of thing on the top, isn't it? But this is veggies. Now, look, my mouth's watering so much I can't read the recipe. Adelaide Today.
Well, the recipe's available.
It is. Right into Adelaide Today, box 621 North, and it's called Gado Gado.
Gado Gado.
Gado Gado.
Anything, but not whatever you said before.
Thanks, Margaret. Have a gorgeous day today. We'll see you next week on Adelaide Today.